Hello all and welcome to the series of MySQL servers video tutorials. In this tutorial we will learn about different options available to connect to the MySQL server. I am using Ubuntu system and I have installed server and client everything on my same machine. But we will also look at the options available to connect to MySQL server installed remotely on a different machine and you can use your client to connect there. Now from the command line, by default, the client is called mysql, and if you use it without giving any credentials, username, password, or host or port number, and if your server allows people to connect for in a read-only mode, you might able to connect and get access to a few of the databases. But I must remind you that when you install a MySQL server in Ubuntu or Debian systems, it does ask you to enter a root user password when you install it. Some of the systems doesn't ask to enter a password at the time of installation, and you can enable credentials later on. So it depends which server you are using and how you are connecting. But let's start with it and say, for example, I have a root user setup and I have assigned a password as well. So now after entering those credentials, username and password, it allows me to connect to the MySQL server, and I can check which databases already exist on my system. To find out about the connection you are using to connect, or you're already connected to the server, you can use /s option, or you can say status, which will tell you more details about your existing MySQL server, your connection type. In this case, it is localhost connection. Then it also tells you that the connection ID is 41, your version is 5.5 and 31, like that. If you are not using your localhost socket, and if you have to use a TCP connection, which is over the network, or you can do it over locally even, you can specify the host by using -h option, and if you enter, then it will ask for the password. You are connected again to the same MySQL server but with a different connection type. If you want to check the connection type, you can see that now connection is over TCP. It shows the IP address which you are connected to. The connection ID changed from 41 to 42, like that. So in the first two examples, we have used options which are short options. You can also use the longer version of options, which is available with --user to define user, --password, --host, or you can say -- enter. These options are exactly the same options we were using, but these are the longer version of those options compared to the ones which we used earlier. It does allow you to connect to the server, it does allow you to do exactly what you can do, but the connection type is different and you can use those options. Hope you have learned something in this video, and see you in another video with more information on different topics.